embattled former Nairobi Governor Sonko has filed a case at Mombasa High Court seeking compensation from the Supreme Court. Sonko is adamant the High Court in the land violated his constitutional right by dragging his impeachment case determination in what he says was a deliberate move to serve malicious interests. Our reporter Henry Tende looks at the tribulations surrounding the flamboyant politician who has an active case at the EAC Court of Jurisdiction that seeks to overturn his impeachment ruling.
If you thought the Supreme Court ruling that upheld impeachment motion and barred former Nairobi Governor Sonko from vying for any elective seat was the last kick in his fight for his rights, then you need to think again. Sonko is back at the corridors of justice. This time round, he is suing the Supreme Court for delaying the determination of his impeachment case for 2 years. In his prayers before the Mombasa High Court, the flamboyant former politician wants, among other things, the High Court to find the Supreme Court violated his fundamental rights by delaying the judgment of his impeachment case, only doing so in haste 2 years later. Sonko says the delay cost him a lot of money and time. Sonko is also aggrieved that the delay cost him mental anguish since it came 2 weeks after the Mombasa High Court had declared his candidature in the Mombasa gubernatorial race. That impeachment, according to Sonko, meant that he had to drop out of the race even after investing a lot of money in campaign. Sonko is therefore seeking 50 million in compensation. Sonko has maintained malice in the way the highest court in the land handled his case, at one point picking out the Chief Justice Martha Koome for discussing the merits of his case prejudicial. In the Supreme Court directions of July 11th this year, Sonko says the same court had to apologize after it established it had failed to issue directions in regards to filing submissions in support of the petition. Sonko reads malice in all this, and he remains convinced his tribulations were politically motivated. The former Nairobi governor has an active appeal at the Supreme Court as he seeks to reverse the court's decision that upheld his impeachment on corruption allegations, consequently barring him from holding elective public post. He has also launched an appeal at the East African Court of Jurisdiction over the same. Henry Tende, Look Up TV.